What a life is a lifestyle. Maybe you should come and bear with me. Ooh. Press play, you should bear with me.
Bear with me. I'm actually mad that you can't see my shirt right now. Smoking. The only thing I'm smoking is hot. Oh. Okay, sorry. Yes, this is a pink hair reveal. What do you think? I might re-dye it. I might want it like a little bit darker. I feel like because my hair was so blonde before, it just like wasn't doing it. But yeah, my hair's pink now. Today I am filming my current everyday makeup look. It does involve some nice graphic eyeliner and of course false lashes. So it's still a full beat. It's just kind of on the chiller side when I'm not trying to get too experimental. I just want to put on a good face. This is what I do. First, I'm going to moisturize my face with the Elemis Super Glow Moisturizer. It is a glow priming moisturizer that has kombucha in it, which is awesome. I love the booch. I know a lot of people don't like kombucha, but I like kombucha. And now I'm priming with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I love this stuff. I kind of stopped using it for a while and then I got back into it and I don't know why I stopped. I think I'd become a primer non-believer for a second and I was just doing moisturizer. And now I'm back on the primer train because I've noticed texture and things that weren't quite there before. So I feel like primer has changed. I have changed my mind about primer. Primer didn't change its mind about me. That would be weird. For foundation, I am going in with Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This is in the shade Ivory. It's actually a little too dark for me, but we're just gonna make it work today. You know, everybody who's like, this is my summer shade or whatever, like, I mean, I'm pale all year round, but I promise I do have like a summer shade. It's only like one shade off. It's like, instead of alabaster, it's like ivory, you know? So this is technically a little too warm, but I am gonna fix it out and kind of correct some of the tones with my concealer that's a little bit lighter so things will blend. Trust the process. I realized that I just can't be blonde for that long. Like, I really tried. I impressed myself. I did good, but man, just like being me, when I saw myself with blonde hair, I just wanted to put some freaking hair dye on it. Like, I just wanted to have my little fantasy moment. So I dyed my hair pink for my birthday. It's coming up. My birthday is on Valentine's Day. I don't know if you can hear, but this motorcycle is being really obnoxiously loud outside. But yeah, I dyed my hair pink for my birthday. If you don't know, my birthday is on Valentine's Day. It's kind of coming up, so I will be turning 25. Yes, I am experiencing a midlife crisis currently. Thank you for asking. But it's like a midlife crisis on top of moving to a new state and not having many friends, so it's fun. Moving on to contour, I am going in with Fenty Beauty's Concealer Sticks. This is in the shade Amber. And I like to draw my contour like right on. So I have been putting my contour on lower recently. I know the thing is to go high to feel lifted, but I realized on my face shape, I need to accentuate the highest point that I have on a cheekbone. Otherwise, it really looks like I don't have anything. And I started going in towards my face like a little bit more than I was before. Because before I would kind of go down, and I sort of blend it down now. It's going like in and down. I know it looks like a lot. Maybe I put on too much. Forehead, nose, and around the mouth. And of course, I have to snatch the jawline. I look so scary. Let's start blending this out. Oh, my hand's cramping. Going back in with my foundation just to blend everything out a little bit more. For concealer, I'm going in with the OG, the classic Tarte Shape Tape, but this is the Ultra Creamy, okay? So this is more hydrating. It's not as dry underneath the eye, okay? I, as a dry skin type, know better. This is in the shade Porcelain Beige. And I don't really do like deep triangles anymore. I know that was like a huge trend and a lot of people are saying it's kind of outdated, but listen, I've got like big cheeks. I have a really round face shape. So naturally bringing in a little bit more here and neglecting some of the bulk really helps me kind of create some balance. I know this is kind of like an outdated technique, but I really like this look on my face shape. I have a round face type. I've got some cheeks that need defining. So I really think that this style of like contouring works for my face shape. So I'm not gonna stop using it, all right? That's the cool thing about makeup, is like trends come and trends go, and just do what makes you happy. For a little bit of color, I'm going in with the Milk Makeup little blush sticks. I don't know the color, it doesn't have a thing, but she's pink. I like to spread my blush out up, and away, as well as kind of right on the top of where like the apples of my cheeks would be, you know, if I'm smiling. And I hesitated to do that kind of rounder blush shape for a long time because I didn't want my face to be any like rounder because of like my insecurities about my cheeks and me just aesthetically wanting a more angular shape. But I have found that it fits my face so well, it almost gives the cheekbone effect I'm building more gravitas. Like it improves the cheekbone facade that I'm creating. So I have started letting blush rest higher on my actual cheeks instead of just as like a blush contour or whatever. I'm keeping the color pretty light. Even when I go in with powder, I'll still keep it kind of fresh. All right, midnight neutral set, let's go. With a small fluffy brush, I'm going in to the Basic Beauty bronzer palette. And I'm picking up this color here that's like a little bit warmer, as well as this like olive toned contour shade. Right where I used to, above my ear, but kind of right where that like your teeth are, like right when you start to feel teeth. So I'm going a little bit more like in here, like underneath the volume of my cheek. I'm not turning up because I don't want to build that roundness. I just want to draw attention here. I have changed my everyday routine just a little bit. Just subtle things here and there, but I think they make a big difference. So I'm adding more contour here than I ever have before. And I really like what that kind of does to the face. You see that? So I'm gonna do that on this side as well. Time for blush. I'm going in with the Blink Glow Getter face palette, and I am going to dip into this bright baby pink right there, right there. I also really like to go for this one too, so I might mix those two. In that shade, this baby pink is called Accomplished, and I love that. Okay, so I'm going in with a really light hand, and I might put just a little blush on my nose. I kind of think it's cute lately, especially with the pink hair. I kind of really like putting a little bit of blush there. Okay, I'm gonna be using this highlighter from Nomad. It's in the shade A Kiss of Sun highlighter. And I'm using like a small little dense round brush for this. Pop up. Ooh! That is some highlighter. Let's chill on that. Let's calm down. I'm definitely still a girl who loves her highlighter. I'm just being a little bit more particular now about where I place her. So instead of like fanning over a huge area, I'll place it down first where I really want it to be concentrated, where I want that pop, and then I kind of blend out from there. All right, eyebrows. I'm going in with the Anastasia Dip Brow. This is Granite. It is black. I probably should be using something a little bit lighter, but alt girl life, I guess. Okay, and I'm going to fill in the brow. So I shave off the tail of mine so I can add lift to the brow instead what I've been doing recently is just catching the tail end of this tail and extending outwards. As I work my way to the inner part of the brow, I change the angle of the brush to be pointing upwards. So as I have less product, I'm just kind of flicking up into the brow. And now I'm going in with NYX Tinted Brow Mascara, and I'm gonna comb these hairs. Now for eyes, I'm going in with Kokie. This is their liquid eyeshadow. It's called Crystal Fusion. It's a really, really pretty color. And liquid eyeshadow saves me a lot of time while it's still like super cute. And I kind of put it like almost everywhere, except for like right underneath my brow, because I just kind of tap it in up there. And around the edges too, I just kind of tap it all in. Ta-da. This is just part one of the process, but it's a really pretty base. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of blush. This is from Benefit. This is a new shade. This is their Georgia Peach. And this blush kind of has a little bit of shimmer in it. And I'm just kind of redefining this contour that I did on my nose right here. But I'm using the blush instead of contour. So it's kind of pink and soft and romantic. And now I'm going in with the ColourPop palette Going Coconuts. And there's this light white shade here. It's Palm Reader. I'm going to put that in the inner corner of my eye as well as underneath my eye, just in the inner corner. I like a bit of bright white right in there. I'm also going to put a little bit underneath my brow, just right under the arch. I'm not going all the way in because I don't have a lot of space and I want to keep it dark there because of my nose. I'm going into this cool brown shade called Culotta, and with a large fluffy brush, I'm just very gently working from the outside of the crease in, back and forth, blending into the crease. Really soft, really soft. I'm not trying to put in a lot of color, I'm just more like shading. I mean, you'll get some color with it, but that's not the point. And with a small, dense, round brush, I'm going in right under the waterline on the outer 2/3 underneath my eye here and just giving a little bit of a smoked out lower lash line. And then anything that's left on my dense brush here that I use for underneath my eye, I'm just going back and kind of placing some color on the outer corner. Time for eyeliner. And do you know what liner I've really been liking lately? And it's gonna shock you, but Rim Beauty, their liquid liner is like so good. Ariana's liquid liner is like so good. And here is your liner tutorial for hooded eyes. I start with the outer wing first before I do anything else. The angle of the liner is the same as the angle of my lower waterline. So I'm following this plane. I like to tilt my head. It makes me feel like I get a more elevated wing, but it's totally your call. So I'm starting from the lower lash line. And I like to make sure that my wing just surpasses all of this junk right here, right where my hood is. I want to make sure my wing is going beyond that, and it will. So I'm lifting my eyebrows to keep the skin tight so I can get a good line going. Okay, and as I relax, you can still see that the wing will be visible. So now, with a relaxed hood, a relaxed eye, I'm not pulling tight, it's relaxed. I start at the point of my liner, not the very top, but like right when it starts to get thick. And I'm gonna go in to where my crease hood stops on the outside here. When I turn, you see? Right there. That fold. And then from there, that is where my wing will go. So now I'm gonna fill her in. And filling her in usually includes making her bigger, longer, because I want her to. And now from here, I just line right up to my lash line. And then I drag it out. Right, so now I have it connecting into the lash line. So from here, you can decide how thick you actually want this to go. I kind of like it to be a little bit thick, but not too much. I like to make sure I can still see my lid. So I'm gonna do just a little bit. And I feel like it's a known fact by now, but just make sure that we're not pulling on our skin anymore around our eyes, okay? That's really delicate skin right there, and we don't wanna cause any premature aging. So now, for my inner corner, I guess I do things a little weird. I keep my eye open and I paint right on the inside. That way I keep my line really thin, because if I close my eye, personally, my eye shape will close up and I can't get in that inner corner very well. So I like to keep my eye open. And I'm just placing it right at the lash line. Right in there. I've also really liked drawing in my inner corners a little bit. Boom. One eye, done. Okay, my camera died, sorry. Okay, so I just finished the other side. They're not like perfect, but you know, they're perfect from the straight on. But that's basically the angle, the thing. I could finesse forever, but I don't want to. And then I added a black clay liner to the waterline as well as the upper waterline. And that's all you missed. I also put on mascara, and now we're gonna put on lashes. These are from Lashes in a Box, but I don't know the style. Will it tell you? Yeah. These are from Lashes in a Box. It's really good for makeup artists if you are an MUA, because you get like 10 lashes in a box, so. Or if you're just an enthusiast and you go through lashes like crazy. How I put on lashes is I just look down like into the mirror and I place them as close to my lash line as possible. Now this lash style is round. I probably should have used a more cat eye style, but I don't have any other styles with me right now. So this is what I'm putting on. But this is very authentic to my everyday, is like wearing the wrong lash style for the liner that I have on. Lipstick, lipstick, lipstick. I think I'm gonna go in with the Half Caked lipstick in Low Key, but first I'm gonna line my lips with a lip liner from ColourPop. And something that I started doing is instead of lining all the way to the corner, I kind of round it out instead. So instead of out, I go up. And I feel like it makes my lips look juicy, but I still put a corner on the upper. And yes, even with lip filler, I'm still overlining my lips. Okay, let's put this on. After I put my lip color on, I feel like I want to do just a little more blush for balance. So I'm going in with Benefit's Georgia Peach, going back after the nose because I think it's cute. And this is my everyday look right now. Let's take the headband off. Yeah, this is more of my everyday look right now. With the bangs and everything. What do you think? What do you think? Do we like the updated everyday makeup look? Do we like the pink hair? Let me know. And thank you for watching my first video of 2022. I have a really good feeling about this year, you guys. I am here for you. I promise it's gonna be a good freaking year.